The Metropolitan Police, God help us. I remember when I was young, the police in general were revered. Standards were high. You even had to be over a certain height before being considered for a job, which would be seen as discrimination nowadays, which it is. But it was a mark of just how scrupulous they were in who they recruited. But to become a police officer was a huge honour. And they would rightly scrutinise people before they enabled them. Fast forward to now, and last week it was reported some 18,000 officers were recruited without even a face-to-face interview. This was post-pandemic, so there was no excuse for it, and we wonder why we've ended up where we are now. Scared, battered forces hindered by admin, diversity and inclusion at net zero. They come bearing rainbow flags, wearing rainbow laces, dancing at events they should be policing and taking the knee. Showing up in their droves for crimes of hurty feelings, but are nowhere to be seen when true crime is occurring. All we need now are police to drive electric cars to make them completely useless, although I shouldn't say that out loud because somebody somewhere in a fully staffed net zero department is probably planning it as we speak. We've already got electric ambulances, so it wouldn't surprise me. The Metropolitan Police have seen failure after failure, too many to list. In recruitment, remember Wayne Cousins, the serving Met officer who was nicknamed the rapist before killing Sarah Everard. How on earth did he even get the job, let alone keep it? The misogyny, sexism, racism, which has been uncovered in various reports, although I suspect much of it has been there for some time. And the sad fact, many officers don't appear to know the law or are doing a very bad job at interpreting it. It's a shame, really. The most recent incidents have been the Met's handling of the pro-Palestine marches. Here they are, arguing with a woman who's afraid of a man at a march wielding a swastika.
You come to walk with me because I can point these people out to you. And again, I was told when I asked that a swastika was not necessarily anti-Semitic or disruptive to public order. That doesn't seem right to me.
Everything needs to be taken within context, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's a context of why does the swastika need context?
What exactly are you confused about?
What I'm confused is how you don't, in what context a swastika is not anti-Semitic. This is what I want to know. Because again,
I suppose, I don't know how everybody would feel about that sign. That has happened. I'm here working to the Bronze Commander, and it is not my responsibility, unfortunately, my role, to walk down the road.
They arrested a man over an allegation of assault whilst he held a sign pointing out that Hamas are terrorists. And then they let him go later as he was de-arrested. And again, here they are threatening a Jewish man with arrest.
You lot of people here now, you've been escorted out of this area so you can go about your business, go where you like freely, or if you choose to remain here because you are causing a breach of these other people,
if I remain here, you will arrest me.
because your presence here is antagonising a large group of people and we can't deal with all of them if they attack you or because your presence is antagonising them.
And let's not forget how they appear to turn a blind eye to the anti-Semitic projection on Big Ben. Jewish people in London are hostages in their own homes on the weekends. But it's not just the Palestine marches. The way they've handled environmental groups like Just Stop Oil has been woeful. I feel sorry for the officers, many of whom are passionate people committed to the role, but their leadership is rudderless. It's time for Mark Rowley to go. He's useless.